Hello, I'm back with another bins haul. Yay, wee, yay. We were there yesterday. As usual, we get there before it opens, usually 10 minutes or so, and we stay until, our hours are 8 to 4. We're out the door normally by about 3:30, so it's a long, hard day, and some of them are harder than others. First of all, the shoe bins were very disappointing. Everybody was saying so, and apparently they had been bad the day before as well. So I don't know what's going on, but it better improve, because you know I count on my footwear. They are the cornerstone of my business. Also, you know, if you're the kind of shopper that's all about just labels and bolos, I mean, you probably wouldn't have found anything. I did manage to get a decent sized haul. I think I'm happy with everything I got. I don't remember. We'll find out as I go through it. There's definitely some things that'll be like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have gotten this, but I just really wanted to. Anyway, one of the things that I wanted to find for myself was a large duffel bag. Something, you know, nylon and lightweight, not like a lot of bulky pockets, not like a gym bag, but something that I could swoosh up to put into my suitcase when I travel, but hardy enough to check it and have it survive the crew. So like a good sturdy zipper that wouldn't pull apart. And I found that. It's the Southwest bag. I love it. It's perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. All it's missing is the long handle or the strap. I could always find one. I have extras, but I probably wouldn't even use it, because if I ended up checking this, I would just set it on top of my rolling suitcase and drag the whole thing along. But anyway, I put some stuff in here, so let's start with whatever's in here. Open it up. What is this? There's a few things that I'm trying to be a little pickier on, because I find they don't do well for me. One of them is plus size. Everybody says plus size is great. I don't do that well with plus size, so I think I'm making poor choices. So from now on, when I find plus size stuff, I will absolutely look up comps before purchasing every piece. I don't do comps on every single thing, but I will. The other thing that I love to pick up, but can be it's more of a long tail item anyway, but I feel like I'm maybe not making the best choices, is vintage. So I did not buy a lot of vintage today. We did run into 2 resellers we know while we were there, and one's strength is t-shirts, the other one's vintage, but they both know vintage, and they actually helped me with a couple of things that I ended up bringing home, because they gave it their stamp of approval, and I was like, well, if they think it's good, I am buying it. They never stay as long as we do, and they seem to have gotten a lot of stuff, so I don't know. It was good for them, I guess. So this is a vintage Jessica Howard by Mitchell Robel, made in USA. But look at this dress. I know I've sold this style before. It's got the peplum. It's in amazing condition, and I particularly like the bow on the back and the pretty buttons. So hopefully, shoulder pads, hopefully this was a good choice. It's harder, you know, with the plus size, I can look up every piece and check comps. So I can't really do that with vintage, because, you know, the odds are you're not going to find the exact same piece. I think this might be one of my best things or favorite things. It is a Wilson's leather orange jacket or coat. It's a longer style, maybe Adirondack style, with the cinched waist and a leather hood that zips on. It is quilted inside. I was thinking there was some discoloration there, but there really isn't. I mean, it hardly looks like it was worn. How could I resist this? It's a size medium, and this is an item I'm willing to sit on, because I think somebody's gonna love it. I just need that somebody to find it. Okay. I have been really good about not picking up kids' items. I can't remember the last time I picked up a kids' item, but I did pick up a kids' item. I couldn't resist. It's Patagonia. this adorable little puffer jacket. How cute is that? In excellent condition. It smells a little perfumey. Needs a little airing out. Maybe I'll toss it in the freezer. It's just lightly perfumed because, gee, getting perfume smell out is worse than cigarette smoke. I think cigarette smoke will come out in the freezer, and perfume will almost never come out. This is a size small, 7-8 kids. Oh, so adorable. I will buy this brand, and it does okay. It doesn't sell for a lot. Duluth Trading, but I like it. It's a fleece, but it's heavier than your typical fleece. A little sturdier. And it's got some, it's got pockets here. Oh, yep, 2 pockets. It is a size large. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. This is sort of silly, but I just thought it was funny and I wanted to pick it up. It's a metal sign and it says, "Hippies use side door, no exceptions." I don't know. Maybe I'll just sell this for $5 on Facebook Marketplace, but I wanted to take it home. I didn't want it to go back. I was on the fence with these. My friend said, "Oh, you should take them." So I was like, all right. The brand is Blackhawk. It's tactical, and I do like tactical pants, but they don't necessarily sell that well or for that much. But these are new with tag. They are size 40 with a 36 inseam, navy blue. The comps didn't sell me. That's why I was like, I'm not sure, but she's like, "Oh, you should take them." All right, fine, I'll take them. They are new. Definitely would not have taken them if they were not new. It's probably a good time of year to start picking up new because people are going to start shopping for holiday presents, and they might prefer to buy something on the resale market for less, but want to give items that have a tag. Okay, this is made in USA vintage. The brand is Pioneer Wear. And it is a men's sports jacket with it's not a super interesting one like some of the ones you get. There was one that was more interesting, but it was filthy and I just was not even going to give it a try. I'm trying not to bring home things that are going to cause me a lot of work. A spot here or there, depending on the item, no problem. So this is just a wool jacket. I like Western, I like vintage. Okay, these, I don't know if I'll put this on Marketplace for very little. I'll probably try to sell them, but I couldn't resist the embroidery. It's Old Navy, size medium. Oh, I wonder if my brother needs something to swim in. I'm gonna be seeing him in there. There'll be a hot tub there. There's a pool too, but it'll be cold. Anyway, it's got this great sugar skull on it. I don't think he's really a skull person. I just love the embroidery, so lightweight. I needed it. Oh, this is for me. It's a KitchenAid potato masher. I have a potato masher, but mine is narrower. And it's not KitchenAid. I wanted it. I do a lot of mashing. This is something I haven't purchased much. I don't have. Sort of like lingerie sleepwear. It's Flora by Flora Night Cruise. I don't know. I think this is sold at Nordstrom, and it's a beautiful wine color, silky. I think this is for sleeping in. Full length. It did not appear to have any pulls. I probably should have looked this up, but I just felt like this is an item that I don't really have represented in my closet, so I would give it a try. And of course it's very light. That bag is empty. I love this bag. Is that silly that I love, sometimes I'm very easy to please. Okay, next. The footwear is going to be last as usual, even though it's not like showstopper. I picked this up for my brother. I'm pulling some stuff out of my closet to bring to him. I'm not really planning to shop for him, But I really liked this jacket, and I'm just going to give him first dibs on it, and I will give it to him because it's Gap. I saw it, I liked it, I left it because like it's Gap. I'm not going to start buying stuff for him. I'm just trying to give him some things that have been sitting in my closet that I would be happy to get rid of. But then I kept thinking, wow, it's such a nice jacket. I went back and picked it up. It was still there. It's a, such a great basic cut. It's an olive, though in this light it looks gray. It looks gray to me, but I'm pretty sure that it was olive. It's still pretty early, so the light and my, it's hot, so I keep my blinds closed. So it's not very bright in here, but I'm pretty sure it was olive, which is a color I like and goes well. I think it will look nice on him. He's very dark. He's olive complected, dark hair. We look nothing alike. Nothing. Okay, here's one of the vintage items that I got help from the vintage reseller. These are wool, they're military. We have a lot of military stuff there, but this is a little bit unusual. And they are the pants they wear in the Navy with this button here, and then it buttons on the side, so it's that panel. They're very small is the part of the problem, but I've just never seen anything like this. They are a size 29 regular, so pretty small. This will sit for a bit, but I thought they were really interesting. They're not lined. I don't know how, I guess if you're in the Navy, you have to have you can't have an aversion to wool against your skin. I couldn't wear these. I'd have to wear leggings or something underneath them because they're not super itchy, but they're a little bit itchy. I couldn't do it. And then the other item, okay, I actually have one of these. I bought it at the, I didn't go, I used to go out with a guy that was in the Navy, and there was a thrift store on the base in Port Hueneme, Oxnard, California, and he picked one up for me. It's too big, so I gave it to my mother. According to the reseller, it's worth about $100, so now when she's asleep, I want to sneak in and take it back. But it's a size 44 regular, and it is a pea coat or pea jacket. I love this style. I mean, if this was my size, I would want to keep it because I gave mine up because it was too big on me and I don't have one. But then again, if it's worth $100, maybe not so much. She sells her vintage higher than I can sell my vintage, so I am not counting on getting $100. More like, I'm going to research, but more like I would probably list it at $100. She specializes in vintage. She has a lot of vintage. She gets more money for it. It's just the way it goes. It's the way of the world. This is a gift for somebody. We'll call this Uric. Poor Uric. I knew him well. It is a skull, and it's that black stuff they put over like jewelry displays. I don't know what to call it. He needs a good stitch ripping, and I don't know when I'm going to see my friend, so in the meantime, I'm going to put him somewhere because I really like him. I think she'll like it though. See, it's flat there, so that's how it lays. Okay, so this I wasn't sure about, but I also got the stamp of approval from the resellers. Both of them are full-time and been doing it a lot longer than me, so I trust them. The brand, which I've never heard of, is Jason Maloney. They said they think he's a local guy because they've seen him in I don't know where they've seen him at local events. And it is a bath mat, and one of them said, oh, that's going to sell just based on design. Let me see where's the top. It is, I believe this is Horton. And it's a, bath mat. Worst comes to worse, it will be my bath mat. It's actually pretty light, so I like things that are a little bit different. This, I was on the fence about. I really liked it, but I couldn't find the brand at all. It's Giovanni Biagiotti. Giovanni, whatever. Did you see it? You gotta see it. It is a gorgeous size 12, I believe, but vintage, so maybe it would fit me. navy blue trench coat. Belt is there, double-breasted, has that trench coaty thing on the back, but not the ones on the front. The zip-in lining is there. I could not find anything wrong with it. And so I was like, oh, I don't know. Let me see where it's made. With a name like that, I thought maybe Italy. Well, it's made in Canada, and that's just enough to push me over the edge and buy it. Italy, Canada. It's got epaulettes. I'm going to try it on. I don't need it, but I'm just curious if it will fit me because I'm pretty sure it's vintage, and it is. Oh, it's a size 14, actually. I assume that's the size and not like the inspector number. And it is 100% wool with an acetate lining and a cotton interlining. It's gorgeous. I think it'll do okay. This, I think, is handmade because there's no signs of a tag or anything. And it's very cute, but talk about itchy. I could not wear this. I mean, I think even if I had a turtleneck under it, I'd be concerned. But look at that. Do you do well with cardigans? I do not do well with cardigans. So a lot of times I will leave something, even if it's a decent brand and looks nice, because it's a cardigan. But every once in a while I find one that I have to have. And this is one of them. It's got that great, winter thing. I'll throw in the term ferile, though I don't really think it's ferile. I think ferile is more like a that thing. But I'll throw it in there. I don't think that would be keyword spamming. I mean, it has that sort of ferile appeal. Oh, we're running out. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I pick up Vegas Golden Knights things to send to a reseller friend for her husband. But this isn't his size. This is a large. But I bought it because most of what I find says Station Casinos. So Station Casinos is a local casino chain, and they do a lot of Vegas Golden Knights giveaways. Duffel bags, t-shirts, but it always says Stations on it. This does not. And I liked the style of it. It's very sporty. So I'm just not sure what I'm going to do with it. It's lightweight. I mean, I could probably sell this on Marketplace. Now, when I sell on Marketplace, it's all like garage sale prices. Like, if I were to list that at $25 on Poshmark, I probably would put it at $5 on Facebook Marketplace. It's lightweight. I'd still make a few bucks on it, but not really worth sourcing to do that. But I just, didn't want to leave that one. We'll see what I do with it. I don't know. The brand is obviously not really Elton John. It's just probably from the Elton John show. And it's just a t-shirt. But I liked it. I thought someone is really going to like that. It's a good song, and somebody will want to wear. I mean, even a non-Elton John fan might want to wear a blingy t-shirt that says this. Okay, what's this? Oh, it seems like I always find a North Face item that I buy, and I don't know what I'm going to do with because it's just not going to sell for enough. I might just end up keeping this one. North Face, size medium, I think it was. Where's the size on this one? Well, I thought it was a size medium, but now I can't find the size. It's a quarter zip. It's got thumb holes, which makes me think it's women's. Do they put thumb holes in men's? I don't think so. I personally do not like the look of thumb holes. I may have mentioned that before, but you don't have to put your thumbs in them. So I may end up keeping it. It's the light series. I don't know, maybe I'll list it for 2025, see what happens. And then, because it's probably too big on me. And then it's got like mixed fabric. Like there's the perforated or whatever. So I don't know. Did I really need to do that? Okay, this is a silly purchase. I'll probably keep them. They're a pair of brown mittens. They're very cute. They're sealed in package. why I thought it was funny and had to have it was the label. I don't know if you can see it, but it says Bernie Sanders inspired Bernie costume. So these mittens are for a costume, but they're just regular knit mittens. But they're Bernie Sanders inspired mittens. From, you just need to sit on a lawn chair. I can always use mittens. I tried it on. It fit me. They're cute. I wear mittens for my walk as soon as it cools off. Not that it helps me. My hands still get really horrible. Okay, I think I have 2 more things. This I will probably keep. One of the resellers I mentioned gave it to me. There's no size dot. I don't know anything about Lululemon styles, but they do have the Lululemon thing there. If you are a Lululemon head, do you have any idea what the style is? It's just a legging, and I would say it's maybe it's not cropped, it's more capri. So I'll probably just keep them. They feel good. They're a good basic color. I'll try them on, but how do you know what the style is? There's no defining features of it. It's got a slight dip at the back. If you know the style, let me know. Because if I could make a few dollars on it, I would sell them. I don't really need them, but I would use them. And then this, I can't turn down a marmot at the bins that's lightweight. Marmot size small. So again, this is something I may end up keeping. This is the style I wear most of the winter. This one's not a quarter zip, but it's got a zipper there. And it's a slightly pilled here, which I don't care about. I am probably going to try to stitch rip this. Though this fabric, I think, leaves a line, so maybe I won't. I don't know. I don't care if it says Viator. Is that what it says? Yeah, Viator. I used to know someone who has that last name. Too bad I don't still know them. They might really want this. Okay, one more thing in there. I have a bag full of like change purses because I just can't resist them. And someday, who knows, maybe I'll do something with them. This one says Hawaii and it's a turtle. It's flappy. My friend said it's a sea turtle. Isn't that cute? It's also a little wristlet. Can't really sell this on your own on Poshmark because it's not worth enough. It's barely worth the amount you would pay to ship it. But I couldn't resist it. Okay. I also picked up this bag while I was there. It's a bag, it's that IKEA fabric, and it has a zipper, and they're very handy. But I wouldn't want to use this as a carry-on because there's a belt in there. Oh, that's just a belt to try and use for something that's missing a belt. Because these are not well made. It's a cheapy zipper, and if it's tossed around, the zipper is likely to just split and break. We use these at the office a lot, and they don't hold up that well. But it was handy to keep my stuff in there, and it'd be handy for something here. Okay, last bag, and it is footwear. There were 2 pair of these. These are starting with probably the best. These are Fry's. Size 9. There was a pair, same size, same style in brown. I found one black one and one brown one, and my friend, fortunately, found the other brown one and the other black one, so we decided we would each get a pair of Fry's. I took the black, she took the brown. I was like, well, I prefer the black, but that's kind of silly because I'm not keeping them, so it really doesn't matter what I prefer, personally. I couldn't wear these. This heel is too much for me. But they're really nice and very good shape. Both of them were. So we'll see. I'm going to keep an eye on, see how much she lists hers for, and see who sells them first and who makes more money on them. This is Spring Step L'Artiste, which I think is a brand that does okay, and they're very cute. They have a cork sole. This is hook and loop. I like when there's 3 of them. I like that. I think that really helps somebody feel confident that they'll fit them. I mean, maybe they'll be too short, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to worry that it'll be too narrow or too wide because you have all those points of adjustability. And these are a size 39. I could probably wear these if I wanted to. So not too exciting, but as I mentioned, the shoe game, not so good. I found these right at the beginning. These are Doc Marten. Vintage. Would you say this is Y2K? I think so. I hope so, because that's what I do well with. They are a men's size 11, US 11. The style is Kurt, K-U-R-T. They were asking $14.99 for them at Goodwill. Is that a red tag or orange tag? I think it's a red tag. That's the one that doesn't get senior discounts or change color, you know, the color of the week. They have a sale once a month, which I rarely go to. Military boots. The brand is made in USA. The brand is McRae Footwear. The comps were not like stupendous on the brand, but because of how clean and unworn they appear, I chose to buy them. Plus I like the black and green. When I did a quick look up, I didn't see any like this. So, and I like this kind of thing. I even wear this kind of thing. I just got rid of, I bought a pair similar to this in all black at the Bass Pro Shop years ago, and they just finally had it. You know, started peeling and everything. I was like, I got to get rid of these. 10.5 regular. So maybe I should be looking for a pair for me to replace that pair, but I don't really need them. I don't know. I just wanted to try these. The comps were decent. These are Lacoste. I always get the two confused. I mean, not confused. I know they're different, but use the wrong name. I know Izod is not a good choice. Lacoste is a little better. They're a men's chukka boot in good condition, black leather, size 8.5. Okay, 2 more to go. This is a brand I have looked up before and never purchased, so I assumed it wasn't a good brand, but I think I saw them at Deseret Industries, so I would have had to pay more for them there, and maybe it wasn't worth it just because of that price. They're small. That was why I almost put them back, but my friend convinced me not to. They're a size 6, which is sad. But look how cute. The brand is Drew. Look how cute these are. And I think the comps were okay on this one. And in great condition. Oh, they still have, I don't know if they've ever been worn, because they still have that tag on them. They were $175 at Foot Solutions. Boca. That must be Boca Park. That's a outdoor shopping center near here. The style is Moonwalk. All right, well, I wish they weren't a size 6, but they are. And last pair, these are Ariats, but they're not, well, I mean, they're boots, but they're not Ariat cowboy boots. I'm not sure how to differentiate, like, what, I'll have to find, this is an all-terrain, I think. I can't remember if it's a hiking boot. It's Ariat ATS technology. And even in these, they have to add a little bit of a, you know, they have the kilty on all their lace-up boots, so they have to add a little bit of that, you know, for the Western look. But they need a little cleaning, but overall, they're in good condition. The tread is good. The comps were okay. These are a size 12D. So that's all I got. Nothing amazing, but I'm not really, you know, sometimes when I go through it, I'm like, what was I thinking? I shouldn't have bought that. But I'm not really thinking that too much, other than the usual, I should stop buying North Face. Whatever. Okay, I appreciate your spending some time with me, and I will see you on the next one. Don't forget to hit the like button on the way out. It's a nice gesture, doesn't cost you anything. And if you are not already a subscriber and you enjoy this type of content, please feel free to subscribe, hit the bell notification so you will be told every time I upload a video. All right, Bye.